Hello, welcome to another activereach technical tutorial video. Today we're going to have a look at configuring access lists on a Cisco router, and we're going to talk about the implicit deny statement, and we're going to demonstrate the best way to edit access lists to avoid any issues. So if we have a look at the running configuration of this router here, which is a Cisco router, I'm just going to start the configuration output from interface VLAN 4. Just so you're not distracted by any irrelevant configuration commands. So at the moment we have no access lists. If we did, you would see them appearing in this section here. And if we have a look at our example diagram, our example network, we're looking at a Cisco router attached to 3 VLANs or 3 networks, and we're going to be using access lists to allow traffic or deny traffic across these 3 networks. So we're going to add an access list, and we're just going to give it number 10. Standard access lists have to have be represented by a number from 1 to 99, and we're going to say permit, and we're going to be permitting VLAN 3, and we need to use a wildcard mask. In this case it's a /24 subnet, and the wildcard mask is 0.0.0.255. And if we have a look at our running configuration, you can see that that access list is now entered in there. And what's also happened, what the Cisco IOS also does, is it adds an implicit deny statement underneath that. So not only are we permitting that traffic, but we're also denying absolutely everything else. So traffic comes in, it looks at the access list. If it matches against it, it allows it. If it doesn't, it's denied. And you might want to have a look, for troubleshooting purposes, you might want to do a show access lists. And you might not want to look at matches against the traffic in your access list. And sometimes it might be helpful to see the denied traffic as well. So it can be good practice, and some people do this all the time, is to add the implicit deny statement manually. Like so. Access list 10, deny all. Any. And now if we have a look at the running configuration, you can see there we've got the same access list, but this time the implicit deny is showing up. And if we did a show access list now, it would also show matches against any denied traffic. Now this access list won't do anything until we apply it, so we need to go into our interface that we want to apply it against. We're going to be applying this against VLAN 4, and we're going to say IP access group 10, which is the same number for the access list, in, which is inbound, like so. Just come out of the interface configuration mode. I'm just going to have a look at the running configuration there, and you can see under interface VLAN 4 we've got IP access group 10 in, and this is the access list that we're applying against that interface. So what that will do is it will allow VLAN 3 to access VLAN 4, and at the same time it will be denying VLAN 2. So let's say in future we then decide that actually we want to allow VLAN 2 to access VLAN 4. No problem, we go in here and we add access list 10, permit VLAN 2 10.10.10.0, wildcast mask 0.0.0.255, enter. Job's a good one, but traffic's not working. Why is that? So let's have a look at the running configuration, and we can see the access list looks like this. And what's happened is the new statement has been added beneath the implicit deny statement that we added. So when the traffic comes in, It takes a look at the first line in the access list. It doesn't match against that, so it moves to the second line in the access list. That's a deny any. It matches against that, so the traffic has dropped and it never reaches the new statement that we've entered. So you might think, well, okay, no problem. I'll just remove the deny statement and then re-add it in underneath. So we're going to go no access list 10 deny any. There we go. Now traffic is flowing, and you think, yeah, no problem, job's a good one. But if we have a look at the running statement, what's happened? The access list is gone entirely. We've inadvertently removed it when trying to remove a single line. You cannot remove single lines from an access list unless you're using special numbered lists or something like that. But basic access lists like this can't be edited in that fashion. And you might do something very serious accidentally lock yourself out of the router, change something drastic, cause major downtime for a customer. This is the way we should have done it. We should have gone back into the interface VLAN 4, removed the access, removed the application of it, and then you copy and paste your access list out into a text editor, add in the bits you want, and also remember the access list is applied from top to bottom, and if there's going to be more traffic on a network, you should really put that at the top to save valuable router processing power. So let's put the new one at the top. Wildcast mask. Then we copy that and then come back into here and paste it in. And then we go back into our interface configuration and we reapply it. Let's take a look at the running configuration now we've done that. Here we can see under VLAN 4 we've got IP access group 10 in, and here's the access list that we're applying. And that is the correct way to do it to avoid any issues. And also, if you're editing access lists, you can schedule a reload of the router before you start work. And that way, if something disastrous happens and you end up locked out of the router, or something else has happened and you don't know how to revert back, then you can just wait for your scheduled reload to kick in. So to do that, just come out of configuration mode. You just do a reload in, and this has saved me on more than one occasion. And then just enter the number of minutes when you want to do a reload. So let's say reload in 10. So in 10 minutes, this router will now reboot automatically. And that means we can happily go into the configuration, we can edit an access list, safe in the acknowledgement. If we mess it up, it'll just reload. Let's have a look at the configuration. Let's say we want to remove this line in the access list. So the correct way to do that is to copy the access list into a notepad document, external, remove the line that we want to remove, check our access list is correct, unapply it from the interface, remove the access list, add it in as correctly into the interface, and reapply it. Then we check our work. IP access group 10 in, access list 10 permit, deny, make sure we're happy with it. Once we're happy and we know that we haven't locked ourselves out or caused any other problems, make sure you do a reload cancel. It's very easy to do it all and then forget to cancel your scheduled reload, come out of the router, carry on with your life, and then the router reloads automatically, which can be very inconvenient, especially if you didn't save your config. And that is how to carefully go about editing access lists without causing any undue issues. I hope that's been helpful. Thank you very much for watching.